Gemini, let's do your May love reading. I'm going to do love readings for May. So, but if you want anything more specific other than love, you can email me and we can, set something up, whatever. I'm not too big on, promoting myself and doing spiritual work for money and all that, but I don't do it for free. So if people want, questions answered and anything other than what I put on my channel for free, then of course there has to be a fair exchange, and I do have set prices. So, but I don't go into all that unless if someone really wants a reading from me, they'll contact me, and then, so, yeah, you can do that. So, Gemini, cut and dry, right? That's who we are, Gemini, cut and dry. My Jupiter is in Gemini, so, and I'm using the Mother Earth Tarot deck. Very earthen, golden. So, feel this divine feminine energy rising in everyone, male and female. So, pull a couple cards here and see what we get for you, Gemini, for May, for your love, for May. I also have the Whispers of Love deck, and then if there's any harsh cards, just, some clarifiers, the mini manga right there. And then the Resonance Oracle deck that I just got. I have to change the settings on that so it doesn't go dark. I keep forgetting to do that, so anyway. Alright, Gemini. See if any want to pop out here. Oh. Maybe I'll pick a couple. This is kind of a wily deck since it's round, so they usually come out pretty good. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna. Oh, the Nine of Cups was poking out there. That's excellent. See if one will pop. Okay, that was sticking out too. Okay, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. So it shows progression. And Eight of Cups, of course. Okay. Wait, this is the High Priestess. Okay, so what did I say on Taurus? I'm going to have to correct myself. What did I... I'm going to have to go back on Taurus, because I said High Priestess, so was it that card? I'm going to have to see. I think I said High Priestess, but it was Princess or something. Oh no. Anyway. Well, okay, so whatever. It is what it is, and always comes out exactly how it's supposed to be. So, okay, we have the High Priestess on the bottom. Nine of Swords, next top card. Okay, so something that you need to take a deeper look at. It's not necessarily maybe what you think it is as far as face value, because it's causing you some angst, maybe some anxiety, maybe a little sleeplessness, worry, doubt, some kind of mental anguish. But I think it requires a deeper look. I don't know why this camera is moving so slowly. So yeah, I think it requires a deeper look into things to relieve some of this doubt that you may be with that Nine of Swords there. Yeah, because it's like you want to be sure that we have the 8 and the 9 of Cups, so it's like wishes granted, but walking away from something. The 8 of Cups and 9 of Swords, it's like I don't want to say I hate to say it because it could be, it's a good thing because you have the 9 of Cups, but I think you just want to, and you're Gemini, so you want it cut and dry. Like, that's why that came out first, because it's like you, when you walk away, you want to make sure, like, when you're done with someone, you're done with someone. Because this 8 of Cups is walking away. You may have to sacrifice and leave a lot behind, so you know, so you're struggling with it mentally with the 9 of Swords. But you have the High Priestess and the 9 of Cups, so it's like deep in your psyche and what you really want, what you really desire, is really leading you away from maybe someone that's you're currently with. Because you have the 8 of Cups and 9 of Swords. So you know what you want. Your dreams are telling you, okay, you have the High Priestess, so you're getting, okay, you have the inclination from your higher self, and you know what you want, you know what you desire in the physical, you know what you feel, because you have the 9 of Cups, so you're hoping, wishing, praying, you know what you desire. You just want confirmation that when you finally, you know, say goodbye to this person, that it's done, it's over, because you can't take this 9 of Swords anymore. And you're getting pushes, nudges from your inner desires, what you want in the physical, okay, your thoughts, your emotions, you know, because you have the 9 of Cups and 9 of Swords, so there's 2 9s there. So you know what you want, and you know what you don't want, okay? Of course, Gemini. So I think this is saying that you know what you need to do. You have all the information. You need to walk away now. Turn that 9 of Swords into a 10 of Swords. Turn that 9 of Swords into a 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Cups. You know what you want. Your higher self's telling you, your body, your mind, body, spirit, everything in your being is telling you that you need to walk away. Okay? Maybe you're not fully committed to someone that you really desire to be with the 9 of Cups, and you have a spiritual connection with this person, but you maybe don't want to be fully invested until you know this other thing is for sure kaput, done, over. And it's like you don't want to fully, you don't want to fully move into this until you're fully out of that. So what you need to do is get fully out of that so you can move fully into this thing that you are calling in for yourself, working with, you know, your higher self, you know, what your 3D body, mind, heart, everything is telling you to do. You know what it is because you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, so you know what it is. But in order to fully focus on that, you need to fully walk away from the thing that's, you know, keeping you tangled up in that 9 of Swords energy. Trade it in for that 9 of Cups. You know what you want, and you know you definitely don't want that anymore, okay? So let's just pick a random. No way. Ask for help. Okay. And I mixed these up too, and that's so funny. And the next card after that is Romance. So be authentic to who you are. Yeah. So ask for help. Okay, so, you know, when you go to sleep at night, maybe when you ask to have, you know, some kind of sign in your dream to help give you that nudge, that confirmation, that sense of security to move forward in this decision. Yeah, because you don't want to make a mistake, and you don't want to backtrack, and you don't want to have muddled, wishy-washy feelings. You're Gemini. You're cut and dry. So maybe that's what you need, is that final push, that nudge from your higher self. But I feel like you've already, because you have High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So I think you kind of already know. Maybe you just need more confirmation because you're Gemini, right? And I'm Capricorn. I can kind of understand that, like, you're very logical, black and white, cut and dry. So you just want all the facts organized, divided, presented, so you can make your decision based on all the facts. So you want every single fact available to you. So yeah, maybe you just, again, like Taurus too, they got this one. And you're only the second one I've done. So ask for help from, I'm getting from your higher self, okay, your spirit guides, God, source, creator, Jesus, you know, wishes, hopes, dreams, prayers, 9 of Cups, that's the power of prayer. Because you're right on the brink of making this decision, but you may feel as if you don't have all the facts. I feel like you do have all the facts, but you need to get this feeling inside you to move forward, because it's the 8 of Cups. So you need the nudge from your emotional body to push you forward, okay? Because you're, like I said, Gemini, cut and dry. So maybe you need to feel into it a little bit more, because you have 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Okay. I know you have 9 of Swords, but you have both these ones are cups. So I think the universe, you know, they're asking you to feel into it a little bit more. And on ask for help, that's Poseidon, the god of the ocean, okay? So water, okay? So, you know, your air sign. So maybe you need to get out of your head a little bit more, get more into your emotional body, and that's where your answer is going to be. So let's see. Okay, birth and rebirth. And then out of the box was next, okay? So yeah, out of the box, you're usually in the box of air. So and birth and rebirth, what is that? We come through the water, right? Birth and rebirth, water, water and more water, okay? Fluid. So I think you just need to be a little bit more fluid with things and feel into it instead of thinking about it so much. Use more like the High Priestess watery side of your thoughts, not so much the air part, which is what you are, okay? Because it's getting you caught in this 9 of Swords energy. So, and see how it's just all tangled up? It's just, you're just all wrapped up, tangled up, and that's what happens when we get stuck in our head and we're not in our heart. It's all this entanglement that happens, okay? Because there's so much stuff in our head, right? In our heart, there's just love. There's not past memories and pain and all, okay? So, I just got, maybe you have a long history, a long past with this person. Maybe that's why it's messing with your head a little bit. So yeah, get out of your head, get more into your heart. How do you feel about it? You may end up feeling, you know, if you get into your heart and you're feeling through it, you may realize that, you know, you're moving on with the person you're with, and you're going to a higher level of you know, higher, elevated, and deeper, more aligned level of love with the person that you're currently with, okay? So it could be that. So, because it says rebirth, okay? So, yeah, I'm kind of getting like it's the same person, and you got your relationship born again. Maybe you're born again Christians. Maybe you're renewing your vows. Maybe, okay, so, you know, maybe you just went through a bunch of stuff. You went through counseling, and so it's like you guys have a new relationship template. You have new boundaries. You have, you know, you're going to do it right this time. So I think that's beautiful. And it all, you know, blessings is on the bottom. So whatever it is going to be a blessing either way. and it's going to help. Let's see the lotus here, and there's a candle. So illumination, enlighten. This is what the magenta, pink, or purple, violet. That's the third lotus. That's the enlightenment. So I think it's going to bless you with some illumination, some enlightenment, a higher level of, seeing things from a broader perspective, seeing more of the spectrum, right? Not just the visible light, but yeah, there's more there than what meets the eye. So yeah, feel more into it. Like, instead of just seeing, okay, with your visible eyes and your memory, okay, your memory is just a record of what you've seen, right? And the emotions attached with it, maybe you need to walk away from, maybe there's some forgiving that has to take place for this relationship. If it is Geminis that are staying with the same person and it's a rebirth of this relationship, maybe there's some past negative feelings from, maybe there was infidelity or whatever, but in order for this relationship to be renewed, you have to walk away from the emotions attached with those past pains, and that has to do with forgiveness, and perhaps, forgiving ourselves too. Maybe someone hurt us and we wanted to get back at them and we cheated back or something, and so there's forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, knowing where you want this relationship to go and how you want to feel in the future with this person, whether it's, like I said, the same person and your relationship's being reborn, or you realize you have to walk away, and whether that's permanently or whatever, in order for the universe to bring in for you what truly aligns with you. Okay. And it could be just what's aligning with you right now. Maybe it's just something you need to go through. So we're all on our path of self-discovery. So remember to ask for help, okay? All right, Gemini. I love you all. Blessings to you all, and peace be upon you all.